Not sure as I can do this recording. Let's see how we go. What the spiritual life is really about is saying, be clear on what is, truly speaking, in your best interest. It's defined as life eternal, with God in heaven. That being the case, anything that threatens that is not good. What does it seem to require of you to achieve this? To know God. To knowing God changes your values. To know God changes your values. Do you see, this is not the goal of, I'm pursuing a happy life, a successful life, a long life here on the planet. Avoiding trouble and, well, having prosperity here. My mind is fixed on something far greater and eternal. My relationship with God in heaven. And it turns on my understanding Him, according to the Jesus story, as being my Heavenly Father, that He loves us, that He dwells in us, that the way is within us, we can find it. There are answers, there are solutions. Solution may be a temporary compromise. It may be to walk away from something. Leave the world behind, so to speak. But the way is within us. And it's going to be resolved, if you like, or it validated. The clues are there in the teaching. The teaching is valuable. I've given them the words that you gave me, says Jesus in John 17, and they've believed them. They've accepted them. They think they realize they're from you. In other words, well, their life is transformed by such into life eternal. That transformation in you may not have any outward show. It's just that your values are changing. Your priorities are changing. You still accept reality. Gravity is there and you need to eat, and perhaps you've got a family that needs to be looked after. But your values are shifting. The way you see it, the way you do it, how you do it. Because your values are changing, adjusting. Because you're coming to know God, His love for you and His love for those around you. And you start to think in that reality. So the change is something going on in you. There may be some outward consequence of this appearance, but it's within you. That's where it's happening. And after a while, you may find, my goodness, you're a square peg in a round hole or something, whatever it is, and you start to look for a better environment, a better situation that you think is going to be helpful as regards further unfoldment of this amazing change that's taking place in you, in your life. Now that may best be achieved by you staying exactly where you are, but with your new values. I don't mean forcing them down other people's throats, of course. It might be quite alien to them. But it's changing your decision making. It's not that you're going to deny the reality of the situation you're in, but you are going to value things differently, and your decisions therefore start to change from what they would otherwise have been. Of course. Thank you, Dad. And of course this teaching, isn't there? Your Heavenly Father cares for you, provides for you. Don't be reckless, but on the other hand, be reasonable. He's God, and you're His Son. Wow. Thank you, Dad.